Okay, this is a game called, well, it's called Balderdash, which means I pick a bunch of words and say them, and they have to come up with the correct definition. Whoever I think it has the best definition wins that point.
That's not what I wanted to do.
We're not playing tic-tac-toe. I never looked up how to. First word is Bildungsroman. Come up with the definition.
I know it. Can I go first?
Yes, you may.
There was a guy whose name was Bill. Bill Dung, to be exact. His first name was Bill. Dung was his last name. And it is his own creation of ramen noodles. Bill Dung's ramen.
I'd like to disagree. I think that Bilda was more into the spaghetti.
No.
And agree to disagree.
That's your answer? I'm gonna tell you what the real definition is.
These aren't people?
No. It is a coming-of-age story or novel that progresses from childhood to maturity.
Just like you cook ramen.
When they
giving
rice
Sarah
when they
that
begin.
point.
Oh my word! For what
You
reason?
copied her.
Ha!
Okay.
Shine!
By penis.
You go first.
I think it's a surgical operation where your stomach is cut in two by and try.
Okay, Sarah.
I think it's a snake in Venice.
That's a snake?
No, that's her answer.
The real answer is an axe. An ancient axe with two blades. One on each side of the handle.
Is that not an axe? It's a saw, but
Based
still!
on her definition.
Yes! A surgical operation.
I drew a saw.
Yes, you did.
A saw. I'm gonna give that one to
That was a good answer. Good job.
Good
Karen.
answer. Warkamui.
I think this is like a noodly dish, kind of like a stew. Either that, or it is a British sports game.
I think it is a field of workers who are harvesting whatever crop has been planted there. It's called a work camp full of moo cows. Mooey. It's a hot day. It's in the summer.
It's a canoe without triggers, and I was gonna look that up, but I didn't have time.
There's a river that is networked into my field.
Okay. Oh, who gets that point?
Me. I look closer, I said
Aaron
field.
did say sports game.
I said field.
There's
That is
nothing to do with field.
That's a natural landscape like a river.
I'm gonna give it to him. Widdershins.
This is what you would call someone. You want to start?
Yeah,
Just
it's
remember
my
that if you
turn.
steal my answer, it goes to me. But go ahead. What is a Widdershins?
It is when you have a really bad bruise on your shin.
Widdershins is what you would call someone if they're kind of a bit daft.
Staffed.
Either that or it is a kind of woodpecker.
Hey, you can't give two answers. She's disqualified for cheating and interrupting.
At least I
Interrupting.
can form my words.
Hey, you know I stutter.
As this is a word challenge.
It is something moving in contrary or counterclockwise direction.
And you might have fallen down when you're going in a clockwise run. And you got a bruise on your
Which
shin.
is why you are daft.
She said I was daft. She said I was daft. I!
Don't interhonk me.
I'm the daft.
What a secret. Wanky.
This one you act kind of stupid. Silly. Goofy.
Someone is twanky, they're kind of limber and like slim, kind of like a, you know what I mean, like a thin person, twanky. Either that or it is a dessert, like a Twinkie.
You can't get two answers!
It's an inferior kind of green tea. What is a natterjack?
That's a moving part in a mechanical machine. The Natterjack connects to the gimbal gear, and then that connects to the bearing. The Natterjack goes like.
A natterjack is an animal. A natterjack, is a kind of it's like a mole vole hedgehog hybrid.
Okay. The real answer is a toad, known for its running, lizard-like gait
Gear!
and a very loud mating call.
Gimbal!
What is a fipple?
Fipple?
Fipple.
Can I get the spelling, please?
F-I-P-P-L-E.
Can you use it as a sentence?
No.
Is it a noun, verb,
Hey!
or
No.
This is where you're thinking too.
Okay, yeah.
It is a noun.
Person, place, or thing.
Thing.
a fipple is like something people could sell like at vendors. It's like they're usually small, like little knick-knacky kind of things, usually made of metal, and like kids like to collect them.
A fipple is a little accessory that you wear hiking. You attach the fipple to your belt, and you can use it to carry your water bottle.
The real definition is a whistle-like mouthpiece for certain wind instruments like a recorder, facultans, rhythms.
Yeah.
Faculty. Hold on. Let me get a drink first. Let me count this out.
I know what a facultan is.
Facultans.
They use that on movie productions.
On what?
Movie productions. Yep, it's part of the wardrobe accessory.
The facultan is actually part of like a landscape, kind of more like a device you would use to measure, kind of like the cartographer would use.
A facultans is a kind of polonaise associated with German royal wedding celebrations.
What is
Next word. Zoopsia.
You may go first.
It's a relative of zucchini.
Oh.
That is sweet.
The zoopsia is actually a kind of fruit similar to a mango that you could find in the jungle or rainforests.
It is. Visual hallucinations of animals. Alright, the next one is a FUD.
A FUD. A FUD is a mistake.
No! Why don't you go first?
FUD is something that is not supposed to happen.
That is what I was
It was never intended to happen. Never designed, never intelligently designed, and never done intentionally. A FUD.
Like on airports and on airplanes. This happened to me one time. And, on the overhead bin. Hey, that's mine.
What?
Confused on a worker. A FUD, I changed my mind. A FUD is a theft. So, Aaron is a fudder.
The answer is the tail of a hare.
It was a mistake.
A carry widget.
Sorry?
What?
A carry widget.
That's you.
Anybody know what a carry widget
It's
is?
a British game.
Or it is a British sports game. Carry Widget. Named after the Carry Widget, obviously. It's a little, fudder. It is a little, like, it's like a gear you use to find in, like, a little pocket watch, like a handheld pocket
A
watch.
gear. That sounds familiar.
A carry widget is an absurd question, a conundrum, a quibble, or a pun. Rock hair.
Obviously, some foreigner who can't say English very well. He's a rocker. like a rocking chair. But he calls it a rock hair because he didn't want to say it. It's a rocking chair. It's a piece of furniture.
A rock hair is a kind of like when you cut trees down, like the lumber they make it into. It's kind of when there's like a long gnarl inside of it.
The heart.
The beams. No.
A rock hair is a rock-loving lichen.
Lichen.
That is the only question.
Lichen, actually.
That's close.
Close.
Do you know what a lichen is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. It's for me to know.
It's like a mussel.
Exactly. It lives in the water.
Yes.
Rock-loving
Similar to a
lichen.
limpet. Which you didn't know. Next.
What is a jibby jabber?
This is one of the options you get at Berry Buns.
Jibby jabber.
Or it is the name of one of the orangutans you can find only in Africa.
A jibby jabba is a term they use in animation when they are halfway through with. Would you stop calling me that?
What?
Animation when they're halfway through with their illustrations.
You got it.
I believe that's as far as we need.
A jibby jabber is a kind of grass used in Ecuador to make hats. Balderdash.
Although it sounds like someone who has no hair growing on their face. This is a very common misconception. A bald chin can be referred is someone like in China. Someone very respected and high up.
I disagree. A bald chin can be referred to as a bald chin, but that's not what I'm going with. A bald chin is somebody who's new at doing something, like a newbie.
Balderdash is a canopy of silk fabric
That's what she's doing!
carried in church processions or placed over an altar or throne. Last one! What is a furfur?
Oh, a furfur, it's like one of those things that you like get your blush in and you like a blush brush. Or it is a signature at the end of the fancy letter.
Those are like those. Not the. They're like pills, like the little pill things that collect under clothes.
Epidermal scale associated with dandruff.
Well, that one's obvious, isn't it?
It's 8 to 6.
Nobody ever liked the Scrooge or the bully. Nobody ever liked the bully. The bully never made it far.
Well,
And
number
life.
is 8 plus 6.
The bully never made it far. Please tell me, Richard.
Sarah did not have 8. Sarah.
Let this be.
Thank you. I'd like to
Yeah.
thank everybody
Don't be nice
who
now.
voted for me.
Don't be nice now.
The definition challenge.
I don't know.
It's the I know more than you do about the subject challenge.
What is the definition?
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment because we're cool.
Yeah.
It's mean.
You are.